Hey guys, it's me Shane here to give you another Digimon 2020 reboot episode recap review. Holy crap. So part of this episode got spoiled by me because the official artist for Digimon, Kenji Watanabe, he always shows like an art piece that goes along with the episode. And when I saw it, I was like, there's no way. Even I was still in disbelief even while watching this. So yeah, let's just get right into this. Today's episode. Hey, I forgot to write the number down. Episode 32. A Soaring Hope. So, if you remember last time, Kodomomon was released by Lopmon. Everybody was able to kill Lopmon. Lopmon gave us some good exposition. The chosen ones were able to fight off Gokumon with War Greymon, Garurumon helping back up by killing the Middle Phantomon, and now they're on their way. We get a close up of Takeru and Patamon running in the same field they were in before, but they're running from this wolf Digimon, and this wolf Digimon name is, and Fangmon is this, it reminds me of that Russian hunting dog. I can't remember its name correctly, but yeah, this thing has a very long face. I don't remember where I feel like I've seen this Digimon before, but I couldn't tell you where. So this thing is chasing the two of them down this field. And I think this is his first time. I think this is actually a new Digimon. So this is Fangmon's first showing up, first arrival. And this thing is chasing them. And it's pretty menacing. It looks like it wants to eat them. So they turn around, they take a stand. And Patamon, Takeru's Digivice is glowing. It's spinning. They're ready for Digivolution, for evolution. Doesn't happen. Patamon's still tired. It's still in pain. And just out of nowhere, remember the large Komodomon, the large dog Digimon that serve as transports? Comes right in, hits this thing like a bus. And Sora reaches her hand out. TK grabs her hand, and they're going off. They're speeding away from this thing. And Bergemon's in the sky, Greymon's on the deck, and I gotta point out, Kodomomon is so huge. This champion Digimon is so huge. It can have Greymon standing on its deck, and it still look bigger than it. Anyway, they go on to attack it. This thing is wily. They resort to Tai saying, aim at his feet, and then Bergemon attacks as it's jumping, and Greymon's able to hit it out of the sky. Couldn't tell. Again, I always say, look for a body, look for him being destroyed. Because I don't see it anymore. I'm assuming that it was destroyed, but we'll find out more about that. So later on the inside, because Kodomomon's this battle tank-ish Digimon that can run around and rescue has an inside. And on the inside, they're all talking, sitting around, Takeru's holding Patamon. And Agumon mentions that it looks like Patamon's in pain. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Well, while they're doing, I'm going to make sure I got my notes in order for that. I'll go to this first. They're on the Digivices talking to Yamato. Yamato saying, okay, I'm going to try to catch up with you because he's still running in this rocky area with Garurumon. I believe they were fighting some Monochromon 2 episodes ago when everybody was first split up. And Yamato's being very encouraging. He's saying, Patamon will be okay. Takeru just stick by his side. Takeru's like, yeah, I'll do that. And he says, Tai, I'll leave Takeru to you. And Tai's like, cool. Hey, let's check up on Mimi. We get Togemon versus the Golemon that was chasing them. Just straight fisticuffs. And there's Gatsumon around Mimi. They're watching this fight. And I can't tell if they're protecting the Gatsumon or if the Gatsumon are just randomly there. But this is a great moment because, Mimi's into this fight. And I feel like there's a thing that's happened off screen that I would have liked to see because this was the coolest moment I've ever seen with Mimi that made me go, that was awesome. Wow. Either, Mimi is, the queen Mimi, the princess Mimi who protects Digimon. So I'm pretty sure she's protecting these guys. So they go check up on Joe, Joe's still at that hot spring, but this time, I wish, if you give me 2 seconds of magic, I will pull up this picture. It's being strung up by Blossomon, this ultimate level Digimon, and Gobamon is running in to protect him. I remember Blossomon showing up in the original Digimon adventure, but I'm pretty sure it's shown up in other shows. I know it fought Sylphimon and got killed. I think it might have been a Dark Spire Digimon. Regardless, regardless, uh, they're dealing with that, and Koshiro calls in and tells them, hey, the information from the ISS with the satellite has leaked. Apparently, apparently, people are coming up with fake news and theories about what's going on with the imminent crash, and it's just making the dark energy and dark electricity just climb and get stronger and stronger. Well, now at this moment, they're all just wondering what's going to happen next. Inside of Patamon's mind, we see Lotmon on the other Kodomomon just meditating and using its abilities to speak to Patamon in his mind. And it touches Patamon's head and sees his memories and what it's been through, and saying, that great deal of pain and everything you've been through. And the Angemon form is on the side, and it's has like a black silhouette to it. And he's saying, all that fighting, it's caused you to lose some power, it's caused you to lose some of your memories. And Lamon just says, don't give up. Holy Digimon and the Chosen Ones, you gotta work together, you unite your hearts, and a new path will open up to you. And Patamon's like, with Takeru, that's what's gonna happen. And he slowly, we get Lotmon fading back, and in the blackened part, we see the Holy Digimon again. We see Silhouette Rubimon, Clavis Angemon, Slash Angemon, Voduramon, and Minekunmon's Holy Evolution from Digimon Try. I haven't seen Try yet. I will though, I promise. And Lotmon's basically saying, we are the past. You guys are here in the present. All we can really do is just talk to you, but you guys, you hold the key. And tells them to, you're a holy Digimon. Use your holy power to become the light of hope. Be the hope for everyone. Patamon soon wakes up. Later on, that he's on the deck, trying to get himself to fly. Everyone's peeking in, but giving him and Takeru some space. And Takeru's there, and Patamon just gets worn out and just saying, "I can't do this." And Takeru gives him a really good story of where he couldn't he couldn't swim. He didn't know how to swim. He was actually afraid to swim. And Yamato just kept saying, "One day you will swim." And Yamato stuck by his side, and eventually he learned how to do it. And he says, "I'm going to stick by you." I love this Takeru. He's so much more dependable. He's not whining. He's understanding the situation he's in, and it's just, thank you. I get that he's a kid and he's younger than the others, but I can appreciate that while he's in the situation, he's not whining about it. So we get to the situation now where there's two Fangmon chasing them, and we get the nice, Agumon to Greymon, no evolution sequence, and all of a sudden lightning is just streaking across the sky. Regular lightning, I thought, is a dark cloud, and they look up, and at first I thought this was Raydramon from season 2, but apparently no. This is our old friend. I almost said Trubimon, Cerberusmon or Cerubimon, but Cerberusmon. This dude is humongous. He is way bigger than he was in Digimon Frontier. Of course, these wild and evil Digimon don't speak, but yeah, he's huge. Just he's humongous, and apparently he is the boss of these Fangmon. Because when he jumps down, there's more Fangmon that appears, and he does this massive green blast from his mouth. And I almost forgot to show you the picture. That's how much I'm engrossed in this episode. Yeah, this is this is our old friend Cerberusmon, and that main head you see there sends this big blast, and Tai is like, Kodomon, go to the left. Massive explosion once it hits. It's just ridiculous and crazy. Um, what else am I going to say to you? All the while, the Fangmon are coming in. We get Piyomon turn to Bergermon. Meteor Wing does nothing to Cerubimon. Cerubimon? Wow. Cerberusmon. Gotta try not to mix those names up. Does nothing to Cerberusmon. And so they're getting the data. They find out this guy's an ultimate level Digimon. They're doing their best. They're barely able to hang on. And once Greymon, Greymon is kind of guarding Tai from the blast of the Fangmon. Well, they get in, they bite him, and then they shoot him again. They shoot him point blank. At this point, we get another evolution scene, which no sequence, but we get evolution from Greymon to Metal Greymon. And Metal Greymon does his Giga Storm, meets with the Green Blast from oh my god, Cerberusmon, and it causes a massive explosion. Doesn't The massive explosion gave Cerberusmon enough time to creep on in, and its face is right there against Kodomomon. The Kodomomon has already sped up. Once the Fangmon appeared again, it's already sped up and it's moved faster and faster. Um, this thing is bigger than Metal Greymon, by mind you. So Metal Greymon's like holding him off with his normal hand, and we get Bergermon turning to Garudamon. Garudamon grabs his tail. They're unable. This thing is tough. They're unable to do anything. Suddenly, you guys, the heads on the side of this guy, it never did this before, but they come off. Now, Cerberusmon does have a werewolf mode. That's kind of recently newish, but these heads come off, bite Garudamon, bite Metal Raymon, throw them off. They're off and away from the Kodomomon. Kodomomon's this way, and they're encircled by Fangmon. Oh boy! So now, Tai, Tai is just on this thing, and Cerberusmon is able to shoot these green beams, not just from its eyes, but from the heads on its side. we get a we get a moment where Sora tries to get Takeru and Patamon to go inside, but a wayward blast knocks her over. She's hurt. Uh, Taichi's about to fall off of Kodomomon's head. Things are looking rough for our guys. And while Patamon's kind of panicking a little bit, Takeru is just straight focused. He's not giving up hope. And Patamon decides Patamon's not going to give up hope either. He thinks we get a nice scene where we're looking inside Patamon's soul on the inside, and we see him as Seraphimon. And Seraphimon's becoming Dark Seraphimon, and then that becomes Magna Angemon and becomes Angemon. And he says he was in darkness and in the abyss so long he had almost forgot who he was. And at that time, right when he was on the edge of darkness, Takeru showed up, and Takeru never gave up on him. Takeru saved him as the Digi-Egg when he turned back into the Digi-Egg from being Angemon, and he's not going to give up hope while Takeru's there, while everyone's there, because his whole thing is protecting Takeru and everyone. Of course, he mentions his partner first, but he wants to protect everyone, especially Takeru. And it's kind of made me tear up a little bit. Like, this relationship is really nice. Like, the highlight on this is amazing. And what's it? Cerubimon. Yeah. Cerberusmon. Sorry, guys. Cerberusmon is right there. His face is on the deck. Fangmon, they're drooling. They're ready to eat them. The music, Be the Winner music, starts swelling up. And Patamon says, even if I can't become Angemon, and Takeru says, even if I'm the last one, we will protect everyone. We will be the hope of everyone. Patamon evolves. Patamon evolves into the armored Digimon, Pegasmon. Yeah, guys, remember that from season 2 with the the armored Digimon. He digivolves into Pegasmon, or Pegasmon is what they call him. Just wow. And Pegasmon, dude, these Digimon are huge in this show. Pegasmon is massively bigger than what he was before. Before he was just kind of like the size of a normal horse with wings. Excuse me. But in this one, massive. And he shoots. He kicks both of the Fangmon in the face, just knocking them off. I think instantly killing them too. And he shoots this thing called Silver Blaze. It's a green beam. Funny enough, green beam from his head, right at the uh, the fangs, the floating fangs of Cerberusmon. Destroys them. Just going toe to toe with this thing, and he's dodging all the beams he has. He's just moving unbelievably fast. We cut back to Garudamon backhanding a Fangmon and killing it. Her and Metal Greymon had no issue with these things, so they head back. So we get Pegasmon doing a what's it called? Doing a move called Rodeo Gallop. But before that, Takeru says aim for the mouth because Cerberusmon's getting ready for another big blast. I was wrong. He didn't destroy the heads with this one. He had destroyed the Fangmon with the beam. He used the Rodeo Gallop, which is kind of like a spinning. Like he's spinning and rolling with Takeru on him, full of light coming off the edges of these razor blades while he spins, breaks the extra mouth heads, and hits Cerberusmon in the head. So obviously the blast is supposed to come out, hits it shut, and its own energy is making its body crack. And we see the Cerberusmon's eyes. It goes from like surprise and fear to just narrowing again, and its massive head is looking at it. It's ready to blast them. Garudamon stomps on its head, and we get a follow up of a Giga Destroyer from Metal Greymon and another Silver Blaze. The beam is thin this time, and even causes a more massive explosion along with the other attacks. Just bravo, bravo. This it's just there. They're gonna. This is their new hope. They're gonna be the new hope, and the episode just ends there. Fantastic. Uh, the encyclopedia for this episode was Kodomamon. Apparently, underneath that fur is 8 legs. That's just freaky. And apparently, Koshiro was wondering if they could tap dance, which is funny. Ha ha ha. And yeah, our next episode is going to be Hikari in the Darkness. They're Taichi and others are going to be fighting Dark Male Bergermon, which I'm pretty sure Dark Male Bergermon is probably Gatomon. So, yeah. I'm going to have to give this episode a 5 out of 5. Not only was the animation amazing, the animation was on point. Like, and I know I say this about most episodes. This wasn't just an average episode. We got great character development from Takeru, and more so Patamon. Seeing Patamon deal with formerly being this holy Digimon and gone through so much in all these battles that has worn not just on its physical but its mental and its emotional. To we get a throwback to season 2 where he becomes his armor form as a separate side evolution. I'm guessing that Angemon is going to be saved for like the big threats. That means whenever he turns into Magna Angemon or he gets his Mega form, that means whatever they're facing is going to be hard to kill. This actually makes me wonder: are we going to get Nefertimon for Gatomon when Gatomon can't turn into Angelwoman? Whenever we get Gatomon, I'm going to assume that we'll probably get Gatomon by episode 35. I'm guessing, just based on pacing of the show, which was good. We got a nice little mix of talking, story, catching up with people. The fact that Mimi seems to be having some character development on the side. Poor Joe as the comic relief this time around, but fantastic all around. I have no complaints about what I saw. Like, just music hit at the right time. I even teared up with their emotional connection, me finding out how Patamon feels about all this. That was didn't expect to get that from that, and that's just fantastic. 5 out of 5 all around, and I have high hopes because Taichi looks pissed in his next episode, so he's gonna get back his little sister. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think about the episode down below. If you watched it, please give it a watch. I mean, we got a recurring Digimon, two recurring Digimon shown in completely different ways than they were shown in Frontier and Digimon Season 2 slash Digimon Adventure 2. We see a new Digimon in Fangmon. Just, I like the fact that evolution sequences are not a waste because Patamon's evolution sequence into Pegasmon was amazing. So again, let me know what you think down below. Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of more videos like this. We do Digimon Adventure videos every Sunday. Haha. And please share the videos. Show everybody what a great time we're having. Well, as always, guys, thank you for having me. Thank you for listening. Please remember to wash your hands, wear a mask. Black Lives Matter. Be good and be blessed. Be good to yourself. And I will definitely see you next time.